Aloha everyone, and welcome back to another weekly update of vacation rentals here on Oahu. My name is Bryan, the broker in charge of Halepuna Real Estate. Hope you all had a wonderful Memorial Day holiday weekend. And past week, kind of the holiday, not too surprising, things have slowed down a little bit. 10 new listings past week and also 10 sold properties. And let's just get started here at Moana. It's a studio on the 9th floor, 297 square feet. Obviously has a 2-bed configuration. Price of $185. Not too bad of a price point in my opinion. Here's your monthly fees down here, city views. And if you have any questions regarding this unit or the hotel itself, you're more than welcome to contact me directly. Happy to answer any questions you have. Here's a nice one, again, bamboo on the 6th floor, 257 square feet, price of $318,000. Monthly fees down here. This to me is a really attractive price point for a studio bamboo in this condition. You can customize these units any way you want. A couple years ago, they did replace the sliding door and install split AC. There was a special assessment at the time, but most owners have paid those off. But this is just tastefully done, and again, based on comps, this is an attractive price point. This building has a really nice pool deck. So the building's right on Kuhio, and as I think I probably mentioned last week, it's amazing. A lot of my clients, when they get back here, they just are really surprised how tranquil this is, being just located off a busy street. It's a really great spot. There is a restaurant here. Pretty boutique building, but I have a client who owns in there, and he's happy with the performance of his unit. Waikiki Grand, this is on the 7th floor, really small studio, 195 square feet, priced at $325. Monthly fees are down here. There are no interior photos of this unit, so if you have any questions, just contact me directly. Palms at Waikiki, another studio, 10th floor, 271 square feet, priced at $352. Fees down here. And my partner and I, we actually just listed a unit that just came on 2 days ago. I'll cover that in this upcoming weekly update, but just FYI, it's on the 6th floor. Price is $315,000. But this is a pretty nice unit here, hotel furnishings, and these units can be fully customized however you desire. I would definitely remodel to optimize your rental income. But on that floor, that's a pretty attractive price point. Island Colony on the 12th floor, studio 302 square feet, price of $365. Monthly dues are down here. It says city, canal, and mountain views. Here's your pool deck down here. You get a little peekaboo ocean view right here. Still has popcorn ceiling. Needs a little TLC. There's paint chips on the lanai. You can get some beautiful sunrises here. But you can see it's just some pretty worn in some areas. Definitely would recommend remodeling, again, if you want to optimize your rental income. And based on that, I think, like condition, I think that's priced just a little high. Ilikai Marina, there's 3 new listings at Ilikai Marina this week. This is on the 7th floor, 1 bed, 1 bath. None of these units do come with parking. 651 square feet, priced at $805. The highest selling 1 bedroom at Ilikai Marina was last year at $875. Just keep that in mind. These units are known to have really great, as you can see in this photo, ocean views. And you get some beautiful sunsets here. Here's your monthly fees right here. We currently manage a 1 bedroom here in the building, and just an FYI that they're doing spalling and lanai work. So until all throughout the summer, pretty much, it depends on which stack your unit's in, but lanais are closed. For example, the unit we're managing, the lanai is closed until July. Only unfortunate thing about a lot of these units is that these lanais are really small. They're not even really usable. You can just see here, not even enough space to put a chair out. Or maybe just put a chair right there in the sliding door track, over the sliding door track. But nice looking unit. I really like the tile here. I personally, I would refurnish it a little differently. These units do have AC Central, which is a really nice amenity, but nice cabinetry. But based on comps, that to me is a price a little high, but it's a nice looking unit. This is on the 12th floor, 825,000. Again, same square footage. I think this is more in line with price. Very similar to so this is actually the same owner as that prior listing. You can see they furnished it pretty similar. The same type of flooring, cabinetry. But between the two, I'd rather pay a little more to get on the 12th floor. And last new listing, this is on the 9th floor, 849,888, one bed, one bath. Quality looking unit. If it was on a higher floor, maybe floor 12, 13, 14 or higher, I'd be more comfortable to get this price, but really well done. I like it. We'll see. Next, over at Kuilima Estates East, this is over on Turtle Bay. So one bed, one bath, 658 square feet, 1.275 million. Golf course views. Here's your monthly fees here. If you're not familiar with this location, North Shore, no traffic. You're looking at roughly an hour or so to get up here. You have the Ritz-Carlton here. This beach is open to the public right here. Really nice. There's a nice restaurant here called the Beach House. Golf course. Destination spot, but it's really beautiful. And these are gated communities. You have to have a key code to get into the property. Not the best photos, but tile flooring. Looks like pretty decent cabinetry. Looks like the exposure was off or something. Kind of odd. But we'll see what that sells for. Waikiki Shore, our last new listing of the week. This is a nice one bed, one bath on a high floor, 11th floor, 706 square feet, priced at $2.3 million. This building is the only legal vacation rental building located right on the beach in Waikiki, right here. And this building is known more for appreciation rather than cash flow because these, due to its location, the square footage of the units, the low monthly fees, they sell for a premium, but based on that, they just don't cash flow as good. But you're gonna get some beautiful sunsets here. Again, just incredible ocean views. And you have the park right here, so really no chance that your views will ever be obstructed. I would recommend if you bought the unit to remove the carpet and put some other type of flooring. Being this close to the ocean, you're gonna get quite a bit of moisture in there, and it's just, to me, the chance for getting mold, especially as a vacation rental. A lot of wear and tear with carpets, hard to keep clean. And this is a very basic building. Really no common area amenities. But that's what keeps the monthly fees really low. And some of these, there's some 2 bedrooms that went into escrow and sold really quickly, $5-6 million price point, and I was really surprised how quickly they went. So again, someone with this high floor, 1 bedroom, someone may be willing to pay that price. Moving on to sold, Palms at Waikiki, 7th floor, good comp to the one that came on the market this week, $275. Island Colony on 18th floor, another good comp to the one that came on the market this week, $340. That to me is a good price there. Waikiki Grand on the 3rd floor studio sold for $350. Island Colony on the 17th floor. This is a really nice upgraded unit. 3 days on market, $392,500. Island Colony on the 21st floor. This is a 1 bed, 1 bath, $560,000. Pacific Monarch, nice studio on the 31st floor, $593,980. Not a bad price in my opinion for a studio with those views. Pacific Monarch, this is a one bed 18, on the 18th floor. I thought that's a really good price at $625. Congrats to the buyer there. Waikiki Grand on the 18th floor. So one bed, one bath, 533 square feet, 650,000, long time on the market. Waikiki Grand on the 28th floor. This is to me, a pretty good pickup here, 835,000. And last sold property is this two bed over at Waikiki Sunset, 998,000, sold for list price, one day on the market. When I covered this when it first on the market, I stated that if they would have handled this properly, it most likely would have sold above $1 million. What happened is that when this hit the market, it went into escrow right away because this office here, the listing agent had a colleague in the office who already had a buyer lined up. So I don't even know why they went to market. I would think they would just handle it as an off-market transaction. But I think if they would have had a offer review date and solicited more offers, that this definitely would have gone over $1 million. This is a high floor for a two-bedroom. You can see these stellar views here. But congrats. It's a really nice unit, a good pickup there. Oh, one thing to keep in mind at Waikiki Sunset is that the association right now it shows comes with parking, and right now they don't charge for parking. But a couple of weeks ago, one of my owners contacted me and said that the association was going to now start charging nightly guests $35 a night starting July 1st of 2025. Well, last week, another owner contacted me. They just had the association board meeting, and I guess the board got a lot of backlash, pushback for trying to start charging for parking now. So no decision, everything was postponed. They're going to revisit this in January 2026. But if they do move forward with this proposal, only nightly guests will be charged $35 a night. If it's a guest staying 30 days or longer, they don't have to pay. And if owners give at least 7 days notice that they're going to occupy the property, they won't have to pay for parking either. But we'll see. As a property manager, I will state, and I've said this many times in videos before, guests absolutely love to have free parking. It saves them a ton of money. So I can understand why owners want to kind of access a potential revenue stream, because that will really build up their reserves, charging $35 a night for all these nightly guests. But on the flip side, it's going to affect their nightly rates a bit, in my opinion. And that's all I have for this week. Thank you, as always, for watching. And if you have any questions at all regarding any of these units I covered today, or any residential property on Oahu, or any of the outer islands, contact me anytime. I'm here to serve you any way I can. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back next week. Aloha.